I mean, come on.
Well, fine, huh?
What we didn't see and didn't realise is just the joy of him winning, and obviously what it means to win his 20th TT, which when you actually see how daunting it is, I just want to know the kind of preparation and you know, just the excitement of the whole thing. Michael, please tell us it.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of hard work. It's the bike that we use for the one. It's something we build in our own workshop and our own lads build it. So it's yeah, it's hard work. Good days racing, obviously, and the bike never missed a beat. So I really enjoyed it. It's just it's not easy trying to get a bike to last the miles around here, the amount of screaming it gets, but it worked well, and you know, we've got another couple of races to go before Friday.
So, number 20, guys, that's a very special number, isn't it? Obviously, Uncle Joey has a big number there. Not going to be too long before you're able to get to that and then set a benchmark for yourself in the 30s. So, is that what the target is, or have you got, you know, the fact that you actually do the bike yourself, that's what I find fun. I couldn't believe it, and when you were telling me that you actually built the crankshaft and you built the, you know, I'm always looking, Formula One is about cheating, ladies and gentlemen, but when you speak to him, actually cheating doesn't come into it, because everyone has that belief that they want to be fair and the set of rules are there. So I asked you about different timing and tappets and bores and strokes, and it's just when you come here you realise that how important it is just to compete.
Yeah, it's there's, you know, in this job I don't think when you're putting your life in the line it's not fair to cheat, so everything we do is above board and we make the job right. And you know, listen, Joey's record's fantastic, but you know, Joey won his 3 TTs when he was 48, so you know, for me that's another 16, 17 years away. So if I can keep tittering away I go, I will. If I don't win anymore, what odds? And if I do win, that's great. So I never really look at records. The main thing is to just keep winning races and keep the lads happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, how lucky are we to have the winner today? What a champion!
Legend! Legend!
So balanced.
Oh, Michael!
I cannot tell you that for me, today was a major day, and just tonight up here makes it even more special. So let's have the small group that we are here, let's make sure we understand this is a very special day for me. Now we can go off and have some pints. I think tomorrow is a day off, so are we ready for more talk then? Because he's just told me what we're going to do. When I was a young driver, and I thought I was going to, some of you people may have been here last night and I told the story, but I was in the same team as James Hunt and Niki Lauda, and they were better than me for sure. And I was wondering where my next move was going to be. And then this little French guy came along with a very dodgy nose, and even shorter than me, which was sort of virtually impossible.
No way.
But his name was Alain Prost, and what an unbelievable guy he was and still is. I still cycle with him. He's a great sportsman, but he's actually extremely very humble, just exactly like Michael. And that's what makes life and these people so special. But he gave me a piece of advice. He said, Eddie, if I were you, you'd just have a new baby, and that was the second one, and he said, I'd stop and think about running a team. So that's exactly what I did. So Niki is not with us anymore, and obviously I miss him enormously, but that was his great advice to me. And I promised him that I would do a few things, and if I found drivers that were really special, that I would give to them, and back to Marlboro, because they were the people who did believe me in the time. Of course, cigarettes nowadays are not so popular, but nevertheless, that's what it was in the time. And the first driver I found in '82, this particular month, 40 years ago, I found a young driver by the name of De Silva, and he won the Macau Grand Prix, and he changed his name to Ayrton Senna. And that was very special for me because he was an amazing guy. A couple of years later, a motorbike guy called David, what am I talking
right, come on,
about? Damon Hill. And he happened to win our first ever Grand Prix. He came and drove for Jordan his first ever time. And then, of course, the other Marlboro driver was Michael Schumacher in '91. And so I've had a very very lucky life. I've had some great drivers in my hands, and this is a little song, With or Without You, that I play. And he's come back to help us, so I'm going to play With or Without You. It's a very special song. Please enjoy it because this has a lot of memories for me.